disciplined and patient market trader. I am calm and focused when trading. I understand that trading is a game of probabilities. I allow my trades to play or free of interference. Money flows to me easily and frequently from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I trust myself. All good things come to me. I deserve abundance. I am a disciplined trader. I always stick to my trading rules and my trading plan. I see the market clearly and objectively, free of bias. I am surrounded by money. Abundance is my birthright. Wealth comes to me from many different sources. I allow the universe to bless me with abundance now. I trust that I will create abundance. I am magnetic to money, and it is magnetic to me. I move from poverty thinking to abundance thinking. I am becoming more and more prosperous every day.
Microphone check, microphone checker. Testing, 1, 2, 3. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, drop a 111 in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Drop a 111 in the chat for me. Let me know, please. Appreciate it, guys. All right, I see those ones. I see those ones. I see those ones. Great grand rising to the royal family, Ankh and Ma'at. I am delighted to bring to you yet another Profits Before Sunrise, where we take only the highest probability trade ideas, executing them with discipline, patience, and consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are joining us for the very first time on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime we go live, you guys can get notified. All right. I would love it if you guys pay close attention to what we're doing today. Remembering, however, that this is not financial advice, should not be taken as such, and anything that we share here is for educational purposes only. Trading involves risk, and past results do not guarantee future results. What we will be doing here this morning, ladies and gentlemen, is looking at binary trading, Forex trading, all right? Binary Forex trading, where we're going to be trading currencies for a duration of only 3 minutes based on sound analysis and proper predictions. We are going to be diving into the market if we have a trade idea for only 3 minutes. So buckle up, guys, get ready. We're about to dive right in again. If it is that you like the video, if you like the information that is being shared, do go ahead and smash that like button. It helps the channel out a great deal. If it is that you do not like what is being shared, please feel free to hit the dislike button as well. I truly believe that anything that you share, if it cannot stand up to scrutiny, then it ought best you not share it at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in. We start out with the fundamentals of the market. That is looking at the news that could be coming out that possibly could affect us in the market. All right. And today being Wednesday, March the 27th, we're looking to see if there are any news events in the market that could affect us. I'm seeing here that at 5 o'clock p.m., we have some news on USD. There will be a speech, and that's the only thing I see today. That is a red folder. All right. We're going to jump right into the currency strength meter. And the currency strength meter is designed to help us identify the momentum in the market. When we identify the momentum in the market, we will be able to find out if we're going up, down, or sideways. And it's simply put, guys, if it is that the first currency, because we're looking at two currencies, we're pairing them together. If we're looking at the first currency versus the second currency, well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to find out which one is stronger than the other. So if you look here on the currency strength meter, and this is a free website, guys, currencystrengthmeter.org. If you look on this website, you're going to see the major pairs, okay? The Japanese yen today is, as you can see, fully blast. That's 10 bars strong. That's telling you that the JPY is very strong. Now, if you pair anything with the Japanese yen, let's say, for example, we trade the EURJPY and we do trade the USDJPY. If we pair the euro, which is the first currency, with the JPY, the second currency, then the first currency is going to be weaker than the second currency. The second currency is stronger, therefore we're going down in the market. All right, we'll explain that when we get onto the charts for those of you who may be seeing this for the very first time and have no clue as to what's going on. See, if the Japanese yen is stronger, you will be going to the downside. So Euro JPY, right away, we're looking at a sell for that. Okay, so you want to go ahead and make note of that, guys. Write it down. However you document that, document it. But we're looking for the sell on EURJPY at this time. At this time, okay? Because it changes. It changes up and down, up and down. USDJPY, similarly, USD is the first currency, JPY would be the second. Therefore, USDJPY also should be going down as well. And we look at Euro USD. Euro USD is only 1 bar stronger. The USD is only 1 bar stronger than the Euro, which is indicating to us that, yeah, USD should be going down theoretically, but they're so close in strength that it could also be moving sideways. So for Euro USD, I want to just make that neutral for now. And the reason why I'm saying that out loud, ladies and gentlemen, is because on the platform that we use to analyze the currencies, I'm actually putting a sticker to indicate whether I'm going up or down or sideways. The next currency pair that we're going to be looking at is GBP against the JPY. We can see that also is signaling bearish movement at this time. AUDJPY also would be signaling bearish movement. GBPUSD is neutral. And for those, again, who may not know, I don't want to use terms that you may not understand. So when I say bearish, I mean we're going down. If I say bullish, it means that we're going up. The bears are going down and the bulls are going up. The bulls are the buyers and the bears are the sellers. All right. And then the last currency pair that we're going to be looking at is AUD which also should be selling. All right. Now let us switch our focus from the currency strength meter and go on over to TradingView. All right. TradingView is a free website that allows you to analyze any asset out there, any underlying asset publicly traded that is on the stock market, that is on the Forex market, that's in the crypto market, that's commodities, that's precious metals like gold and silver. I mean, everything is there, guys. A matter of fact, last night, I hope my students who are on the call took advantage of the trade idea I shared last night in our group because we are up in gold and we are up heavily in gold. We are looking at what's that? 132 pips. 132 pips, guys. All right, 132 pips on gold. I hope you guys went in. All right, I do hope you guys went in because we are rocketing right now. All right, we're rocketing and heading up, 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 up and away. We got in on the convincing candle right here. We got a slight bit of a drawdown to about 33 pips, but we went as high up as 171 pips so far. Okay. All right, awesome. Let's head back over. All right, so let me just get rid of a couple of things here that may confuse you. Da-dum-da-dee-da-da-da-doo. All right, so let's start off with EURJPY. Now, if it is that you would like to follow along with us, TradingView is again one of the best ways to analyze the market. If you'd like to get started with using TradingView, I'm going to drop my link in the comment down below. So if you wish to join TradingView and be able to follow along with what we do, you can click that link, get signed up for free, and you can start using TradingView. All right, I'll drop that link down below for you when we're done here. All right. So one of the things that we like to do on TradingView is to mark up the charts to find high probability trade ideas. All right. So we're below the moving average and we're on a 5-minute time frame. We're below the moving average, which means that we should be selling, we should be selling, we should be selling. All right. And I'm looking at where would be a good place to sell this market. All right. So the strategy that we usually use is known as the ready, set, go strategy. It's a strategy that I came up with a few years now. We've been back testing, we've been using it, we've been trading with it, and it's pretty solid. All right. We've gotten more than an 80% win rate on it so far. And so we're very satisfied with its results and we stick to it. All right. We're trading for 3 minutes. 3 minutes at a time. So I'm trying to identify first and foremost, I want to find the highs and the lows of the market, especially for where we are right now. And so I'm seeing a resistance right here, and I'm seeing a support right here. And we have a special way that we draw our resistance and support zones. All right, these are our reversal zones. So what I've essentially done right here is to trap the market. I've trapped the market and I want to ensure that I wait for one of my trade ideas before I try to get into any trades. Okay. So the first idea I'm thinking of is if price rejects from the floor and starts to push back up, Like you see how we moved from here to here, these green candles kind of just pushed us up back to that point. We could get that again. If that happens, we're taking the trade from this box. The next possibility is if price breaks out of that zone, this low zone here. If it breaks out of it, we're waiting for price to pull back up to it and then take the trade down. All right. Now somebody says, Mark, we can't wait that long. Why not? Patience pays, guys. Patience pays. Just wait for it. So we're looking for price to push on down, get to a floor, respect it, come back up, then we'll be looking to take that trade. And that's Euro JPY. Okay. Let's take a look at USD JPY. Go ahead and clear out the charts. All right. So we have something similar with USDJPY. We can see massive momentum to the sell side here at 3:45 a.m. Price was absolutely dropping. Guys who were on leverage last night, shucks. For those of you who were on leverage last night, you see how we were just nicely above the green moving average and buying, and all of a sudden, boom, right? All right, we'll look at that tonight. It's gonna be fun, yeah. Remember, we placed a bet last night. Who remembers? Oh, we didn't place a bet, but we should have. I should have bet you guys. Anyway, we'll look at that later tonight. All right, family? We'll look at that later tonight. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna call no names. All right, so we are going to be pushing back up to here, potentially back down if that doesn't work out for us. If she wants to just rip away, then we are moving to the downside. Oh gosh, delete that. Move to the downside, break out, retest, keep going down. All right, and I'm going to turn on my alert. All right. All right, so Euro USD, Euro USD, Euro USD. Oh, look at that, baby. Woo! Nice. All right. Oh boy. I wish y'all, for those of you who are new here, if you're seeing this for the very first time, we have a mentorship program that is designed to help individuals who know nothing about the market, and for those who may be a bit more advanced in the market, to help them to become profitable traders, to help them to become more professional at what they do, and um, and to help them with especially the mindset that's required in order to become successful day traders. And last night we had an amazing call on leverage. We look at leverage. What we're doing right now is binary trading. So there are multiple ways to trade in the market, ladies and gentlemen. And you will see that when you start to get involved in this environment. So now we're looking at Euro USD. Remember, on the currency strength meter, Euro and USD was pretty much close by 1 bar, and it's showing lack of momentum, as you can see right here, crisscrossing the moving average, going up and then going back down. So right now, what I would assume is that price is going to just kind of continue to move along until it breaks out and give you the move to the downside, or it may break out and give you to the move to the upside. We don't know yet because the market is consolidating. However, my strategy to trade when the market is accumulating like this is to continue in the direction it came from. So, for example, we are coming from the bearish side of things. We're pushing down. So we're going to go down. We're going to consolidate and continue to go down. So I need to wait for price to break out of this floor, this structure here, this support, and retest it for a downward move. Now, frankly, if we get a move to the upside, I'm not married to any direction in the market. I do not have any dog in this fight, guys. If it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. I really don't care to the extent that I want to be on the right side of the money. So if the market is pushing up, I want to be going up with it. If it's going down, I want to go down with it. All right. And that's the beautiful thing about Forex, ladies and gentlemen. It is recession proof. It is truly recession proof. If you know that the market is going up, down, or sideways, if you can be assured of that, if you're convicted of that, and you can place your trades along with that idea, then you are winning, guys. So if the market is crashing, or so they say, and it's going down, if you place your trade going down, you're making money. All right. If it's going up and you place your trade going up, you're making money. So it really doesn't matter which direction the market is going. It's truly recession proof. All right. Just got to call the right shot, guys. GBPJPY. Let's go ahead and look at that as well. So we're below the moving average here. We are selling currently right now, and we need to break out of this area here, which I believe we are doing right about now. All right, we are at that area right now and breaking. Hopefully she continues to give us the move to the downside and does not start to consolidate. All right, give us the break and let us keep on moving to the downside, waiting for our retest. If she makes it back up to here, possibly we can take it from up there as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to think that these are the only solutions to getting in and out of the market. We could have also pushed back up to this side, breakout, and keep going up. The only reason I'm not focused on that trade is because the momentum is to the downside. But once I see a shift, once I see a shift, best believe I'm shifting with it. All right. So like the currency strength meter would have predicted, GBPJPY is selling, and that is exactly what it's doing. AUDJPY is also selling, and most of the currency pairs are looking very similar this morning. And this is something rare. We don't normally see all the currencies, the currency pairs moving similarly, but they are this morning. They are this morning. I don't know who's on the call. Who's on the call right now? Who's moving? Who's messing around with the markets while we're on? Who's really on the call? Who's watching here? Who's watching? This is going down as well. Let me go ahead and set my alerts. GBPUSD sideways as predicted with the currency strength meter. So what I'm going to do here, based on the fact that we're moving neutral, I'm going to find the high, I'm going to find the low, and I am going to mark her up. So I'm going to create my support structure here, and I'm going to create my resistance right here, and wait for the price to give me a movement to either direction. So either we're going to break out to the upside, come back down, retest it to head up, or we're going to break out to the downside, retest it to head on down. Either way, I just want to see what price is going to do. And in a situation like this, what I typically do, guys, watch this. I set an alert on the lower side of the resistance and the higher side of the support. So whenever price comes to either one of these areas, either here or here, an alert will be sounded and I'll have the direction that we're going. All right. So let's see if we're going to be going into an upward movement. Why am I saying that? Because I'm seeing somewhat of an upward movement right here. I can draw my trend line, and you will see that we're having a slight bit of an uptick here. As you can see, multiple touches to this trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches to the trend line. This could be the beginning of the push to the upside. All right, this could be the beginning of the push to the upside. AUDUSD flirting below the moving average, right? And we also had USD being stronger than AUD. We currently have a red arrow on it, which means that it's losing strength. So the momentum to the upside is getting greater. But as you guys can see, we have an area of resistance right here. Price has failed multiple times to break out of it. As you guys can see, it is also lining up with over here. And we got rejected off of it numerous times. So I would be looking to see if price is going to push up there, give us a rejection from there to head on down, which it did already, actually. To be honest with you, you can see it pulled up, rejected, and fell. So that might be the end of it. We don't know. I will stay open to the fact that it could do that again. But if it doesn't and it continues to fall, then I'm going to be looking to break through this area, possibly retest it to head on down to the next level. Where's the next level? Well, right here, right here. That's the next level. This is the floor that it will need to come to next if it continues to push down. All right. So we are done with our markups, ladies and gentlemen. We are literally through with marking up all these pairs. We looked at 4, 5, 6, 7 different pairs in a matter of 20 minutes. All right. Now we're at the 5:30 mark. This is usually where we will start seeing movement in the market. This is usually where we start to see the market respond and react to certain levels to go in our direction or in favor of us buying or selling. So what we want to do now is just to start cycling through the pairs and ensuring that we're not going to be missing any setups. All right. We have all our alerts set, but I just like to cycle through the pairs as we go along. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is one more currency pair that we need to shift our focus to. And I usually look at this pair as a predictor. I usually look at this pair as, well, you know what? This pair is, what it's doing is it's mapping the US dollar, the US dollar. All right. It is the US dollar index. It's known as DXY. And when I look at the DXY, I usually look at the DXY on a higher time frame because it helps me to predict the movement of the US dollar. And you can see we have been mapping and tracking the US dollar for a very long time. A matter of fact, we've been noticing the change of character from all the way up here. We shifted from a bullish market, as you guys can see. We shifted from a bullish market, just simply pushing on up, identifying the trend and following the trend, and we would have recognized that price came to as a change right here. So we had a nice uptrend here. We had even a steeper uptrend here. We had even a steeper uptrend here. And then price started to consolidate. This is the accumulation phase, ladies and gentlemen. And then she changed character. So I can tell you guys, fundamentally, on the 26th of October, 2022, was the day the market actually broke structure and started to head in the opposite direction. All right. And we've been selling, we've been going down from then. We now started to move sideways here. And so we are tracking and mapping it right now. Guys, we do real work over here on Beyond the Charts. We do real work, we do real trading, we do live trading every Wednesday. So you guys can see exactly what it is we have been just jumping up and down for. We are elated to have learned this skill set that is literally designed for you to get in and out of the market with high high probability trades so that you can improve your financial well-being. All right. Again, no claims to fame here with respect to money, guys. That's not what we do here. What we're doing here is giving you the skills and showing you how you can multiply, possibly multiply your money on a daily basis. All right. So with that being said, guys, DXY is now at a ceiling here and could potentially be falling. If she does not do that and she breaks out of this area, then we're looking for continuation to the upside, and that would be good for the US dollar. All right. But right now, we're looking not so good because we need to break out of this area. We're trapped in this area right here. This is usually a big push. If you're looking at this from a selling perspective, right now we're crisscrossing, so you don't know. But if you're looking at this from a selling perspective, guys, and you grab your Fibonacci tool, you will see that you are at the 61.8 right now and falling from there. Okay. So just wanted to highlight that for you. EURUSD is making up some noise. So let's go check her out, see what she's saying. All right, so remember we were neutral on EURUSD. We were neutral on EURUSD, and we were saying price could fluctuate within this area. And so she's heading to the upside right now. Guys, this is not a trade for us. We don't trade this, by the way. Let me just put that out there. Just in case somebody's there eager looking for some form of a trade or the other. Guys, we don't trade this. This is what we call indecision, really. It's indecisive. The market is pushing up right now. Someone with some high risk tolerance will jump in right here and try and take the market up to the next zone, which potentially could yield about 6 pips if you're trading on leverage, or if you're trading binary, you'd take a buy position. Not sure how long you'd want to stay in that trade because we don't know how long it's going to take to get there. But definitely someone out there is buying the market right now. Okay, not us. Someone's out there buying the market right now. It's crisscrossing, and we are waiting for a trade idea. Now, what exactly is a trade idea? A trade idea, ladies and gentlemen, is an objective set of rules that you must follow in order to have an edge in the market. All right, your trading plan has some trading rules that should be objective, that when those things happen, it is a signal to you to place your trade. If that does not happen, ladies and gentlemen, you are in no trade. So wait for your rules to line up, right? It's that simple. Wait for your rules to line up. And once they do, execute. See, that's where the mindset comes in. That's where the mentality comes in of having a strong, sound mind when you're in the market. Being patient. We always say patience pays. Be patient. All right? Be humble. Do not have an ego in the market because the market will slap you silly. All right? Just be patient, be humble, and just take your trade and follow your trading plan. Be patient, guys. Be consistent and apply self-discipline, and you'll be all right. So we got the break on EURJPY. We had a slight retracement here, not enough for us to be signaled to get in, right? Not enough to be signaled to get in. And I'm not surprised. If I was watching it, I probably could have navigated us into this trade here on this candlestick. Why? Because going back to the currency strength meter, remember now, Japanese yen is super strong. The Japanese yen is super strong. What does that mean? If the Japanese yen is super strong, ladies and gentlemen, it means that we are going down heavily. Because remember, JPY is the second currency, right? So JPY and Euro are the ones we were trading. If Euro has a down arrow, it means that it's losing momentum, right? JPY has no arrow, so it's steady at 10. If Euro is losing and we're already at 4 and we could potentially be dropping down to 3, then it only simply means that the second currency is getting stronger than the first currency, essentially, because this is getting weaker. So if we are going down in the market because of that, then the momentum, guys, is moving down hard. So any pullbacks that we may get may not be as strong of a pullback. So let's say we left here, we came to here, and we're pulling back to go back down, right? Well, if we are strong to the downside, the pullback, instead of being from here to here, the pullback might just be here and then drop. Why? Because the momentum to the downside is stronger. If there was more resistance from the euro, then we would see more of a pullback. But because we do not see as strong resistance from the euro, the market is just free falling. All right. So I hope that kind of explains why I said if we were watching it, we could have taken that. But it doesn't line up with my my trading plan, so I literally would just wait for another opportunity. I don't have to take anything on the 50. I like to wait for it to go over the 70. All right. So here we are. We're getting another pullback up. Let's see how strong this pullback will be. Let's see how strong this retracement will be because we're on this leg now, guys. So we already got the push down. We're on this leg now, pulling back up to get back to this zone, at which point we'll see if we can pull the trigger. Okay. All right. So that's EURJPY. GBPUSD is flagging the bell. That's also consolidating. And remember, we had made the alerts at the bottom of the zone here and the high of the zone here. Well, what it just did was to ring us to let us know I'm now at the bottom of the zone. Okay. Now, why I don't particularly like these moves is because price could get rejected from that high and fall right back on down. You know that, right, guys? I'm talking to the students, though. All right. To my students, you know that price could get rejected here as GBPUSD. USD is now has a red arrow and it's now below the GBP. So GBP is now showing greater signs of strength, which is shifting us into the green area. So we could get a breakthrough from here, but you know how these markets are. Even if we have GBP being stronger than the US dollar right now, the mere fact that we were consolidating and this made a high, a resistance, we could have a rejection there. And we are getting a rejection there right now. Okay. You can see by the wick that we went right into the zone and got rejected and we're pushing down. So on a lower time frame, someone could have picked up a sell here and made money in a minute already. Let's drop to the 1 minute. See, somebody could have already picked up that trade and sold it and made money in a minute. This is a 1 minute candle, 539, right? Boom. Why? Because of the rejection from that zone. You see how when you have the knowledge, how when you understand the market, you could potentially just flow. You can make money up, down, or sideways. You just need to know how the market will react and act on it accordingly. All right. So this is a possibility, which we just got one quick reaction right there. But I'm waiting for the longer reaction, the bigger move, which would be for us to break out and retest to head on up. So right now I'll be looking for a retest to the floor and don't know when that's going to happen. Similarly, guys, for the buy, we could also see price pull back down to this area and then push up. Okay, could also see that. And so we wait. We wait. We don't know which way it will go just yet. All right, so let's continue scanning through just to see if there's anything coming close to being set up. EURJPY is coming close to being set up, so keep your eyes alive on that one. USDJPY is now pulling back up. We just got the rejection on the floor, So we're waiting for price to pull on back up, give us that reaction from the upside to the downside. Euro USD still moving sideways. This is in no man's land. Have no desire to sell or buy this currently. USD, what's that? Euro USD. Euro is showing signs of strength to the upside now. They're still neck and neck. USD has a down arrow. Still don't trust it. So I'm going to keep moving. GBPJPY, we're pulling on up, waiting for that possible sell signal. All right, which should be off here. I'm not sure if she's going to make it up in our time frame. It's now 5:42. AUDJPY also could pull on up, get to that zone. I don't think she's going to make it in our time frame. GBPUSD getting rejected. Yeah, getting rejected. So we also spoke about this, guys. We are now currently at the high and we're getting a rejection from the high. So let's see how she wants to do this. All right, she could come back down to the EMA, push right back on up. She could come back down to the trend line, which it's being respected, which it has been respecting. Could come there, push back up, could also come back to the floor. Multiple different situations here, guys. So GBP USD is a slight bit more technical. So let's just continue to watch and see how that one plays out. AUD USD. Ooh, lovely trade here, guys. How did we miss this? Hello. Guys, how did we miss this? Students, nobody brought my attention to this and I don't have an alert. Why? Man, I tell you. Oh, yeah, I know you did. I know you did. I know you did. I have a student here telling me he cleared, but he said nothing to me. He said nothing to me. You too. You're guilty too, LB. Nobody said. Let me check to see if my mic is on. Let me check to see if my mic is on. My mic is on speaker. Yes, my speakers are on. Yep, it is on. Nobody mentioned this to me while I'm trying to teach everyone. Look, guys, I'm trying to do multiple things here. All right. I'm trying to talk to the audience. I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to analyze. And I'm trying to trade. And y'all telling me y'all over there taking trades, watching me miss my trade, and y'all laughing at me now. It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. All right. No problem.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It is all good.
Emotional damage.
I know, I know, right? I know, right, Richie Rich? It's always them people. Anyways, let me focus. It's all good, guys. It's all good. Watch this. This is what we were waiting on, guys. Right? That's what we were waiting on. That would have been an amazing trade cleared on the AUD USD. You know, the only thing that's consoling me here is that I can't trade AUD USD on my broker. All right. That's the only thing that is getting you off right now. Fact that I wouldn't have been able to take it anyway, but I would have been able to walk everybody else through it. Man, y'all selfish, man. Don't worry. YouTube, we play like that all the time. We play rough sometimes, even rougher than that, right? But it's all good. I'm vexed with them right now because this was a perfect setup at 535. We were looking for the sell off this level. As you guys can see, multiple opportunities came up for a sell on this level after the breakout of the level, and we got it here at 535, and she has been dropping since. So 535 it dropped, we dropped again at 540. We are now dropping again at 545. amazing trade opportunity on AUD USD. I hope you guys got it. I am baffled as to how comes I did not have an alert. I'm gonna have to watch back this video um, because I'm baffled as to why I didn't have an alert. Anyway, that leads me into explaining something to you guys. I'm glad for this opportunity. We were talking earlier about trading plans. We were talking earlier about having an objective set of rules that you must follow in order to have an edge in the market. You see, your edge is not really your strategy. Your strategy is pointless if you're not able to follow it. Your strategy is pointless if you're not confident in it. Your strategy, ladies and gentlemen, is pointless if you don't take the trade. So why I think this is a good teaching moment right now is because when you are doing your trade setups, there are certain steps that you must take. And one such step that I should have taken is to set an alert at a specified place on an indicator to let me know when my setup is ready. And my setup would have alerted me had I put my alert, but I didn't. And so I missed the trade. Why? Because I'm searching through 8 different pairs here, guys. All right. So I have to use alerts to make sure I stay on point. And I missed that step with AUDUSD, and as a result, I missed the trade. Very important point to note. Okay? Don't make that mistake, guys. Follow your trade rules. Okay? Your setups. All right, so time now is 5:48. And oh, very well, let me touch on something else, like how we're waiting for another setup. Ladies and gentlemen, this could have turned out to be a totally different set of emotions for a beginner trader, or not even a beginner trader, a trader who is not emotionally intelligent enough to identify that they are feeling some sort of a fear of missing out, where they would now jump into the trade late. They are running down the trade, having missed their entry here. They're now trying to catch the trade, and this is absolutely the wrong thing to do. That's number one. Number two, you could also have a revenge spirit to the market where you kind of want to, get back to the market for missing out on that trade. You missed it. You missed it. But because you missed it, you are now revenging the market. You're having a revenge spirit to try trade again. Like, oh, I missed this market. Let me get back in and make this money. No, don't do that. You don't want to have fear of missing out. Fear, they call it FOMO, fear of missing out. That will cause you to do things you don't want to do. All right? You don't want to do it. So be in control of your emotions, guys. Because I missed this trade, there are multiple things that could have happened with me. I could now get into the mode of, oh, I have to catch the next trade, and just getting so eager, siphoning through and taking probably a trade that's not set up. All right? So be very wise not to do that. We also got a rejection here, guys, on the EURJPY at the 50. As you guys can see, again, not taking this trade. I think today is just going to turn out as a demonstration morning, right? Just to demonstrate the knowledge and the skill set. So price would have given us the pullback from this floor, gave us the touch, guys. You see that? Pulled all the way up, gave us the touch to the zone, and then gave us the move to the downside. Now, I particularly don't trade off the 50% line on the RSI. Some of my students do, right? They prefer to take the 50. I would suggest taking the 50 is good here, simply for the fact that the JPY is super strong, as we were discussing earlier on the diagram. The momentum to the downside is strong, so you may not make it back up to the 70% line. Just like you failed to make it back up here, and then you tanked, it failed again and could be tanking. So this was a good opportunity for someone who is skilled enough to take the 50% trade. All right. It did give you the test at the line, at the support, which now turned into a resistance. It came, touched it, fell. That's exactly what we have right here. Okay. So for my students, here's something else you can do. Here's a little tip. If you are in a heavy momentum and you're not sure if you're going to get the pullback on the RSI, guess what you can do? Set your alert on the floor of the zone. Set your alert on the floor of the zone like that, so that when price does come and hits it, it also triggers you instead of just the RSI. Does that make sense? Right? So you might get to the zone before you get to the 70. You might get to the zone before you get to the 70, and you just might have the desire to take the 50, right, versus the 70. If you are so inclined, feel free to do so. All right. You know how I trade. I only trade above the 70 and only trade below the 30. For those of you who may not understand what we're talking about, it kind of might sound like code. Join our session, guys, on Profits Before Sunrise on another Wednesday morning, or just sign up for a mentorship program where we can take you from the basics all the way up to the advanced levels of trading, and you will get into all it is that we share on Beyond the Charts with our strategy. Ready, set, go. When we discuss the RSI, we're talking about an indicator known as the relative strength indicator. When you hear me talk about the 70 or the 30, we're talking about the 70% line on the RSI or the 30% line on the RSI. Above that line, the 70 line would indicate that the market is what we call overbought, and below it would indicate that below the 30, down here at the green line, would indicate that we are what we call oversold. And so whenever we're in an overbought condition, we're getting ready to sell the market. And when we're in an oversold condition, we're getting ready to buy the market. So right now we're waiting to go in an overbought condition, similarly to like what we have here, so that we can take the market down. And as you guys can see, price is still pushing up. We still have bullish momentum, getting back into that zone. I just need to see this yellow line go above the red line to give me the opportunity to sell the market. That would be all I'm looking for. But truth be told, guys, right now, the market could drop from here because of the momentum that JPY has, okay? The time now is 5:54. The next opportunity, next 5-minute candle will be 5:55. And then we will have no more opportunities because it will be 6 o'clock, and that's when we end the session. Ladies and gentlemen, we waited all morning for a setup today. We did not get one. Patience kept us out of the market, and that's perfectly fine. Sometimes we get to trade, sometimes we don't, but following our trading plan is what keeps us above 70, 80, 90% win rate. Guys, last week, we had a 100% win rate. And the week before that, we also had a 100% win rate. Guess what? The week before that, we had like a losing week. Okay. So you're up, you're down. It's just like the market, guys. You go up, you go down. What you should do, however, is capitalize on the moments you're in the win. So like, for instance, now capitalizing on the win means that don't throw your trades away. It means that go ham on your risk, meaning if it's 1 to 3% is your risk, go for your 3%. All right. When you're in the winning zone, win and win properly. When you're in the losing zone, lose and lose properly. All right. Professionally, be a professional loser. Okay. So we are now approaching the high of the zone. This is where I like to see the market. I am now more compelled to take a sell opportunity on the next 5-minute candle or even the one after. But again, guys, I'll be gone. It will just be you and the market alone. So if you are in in profits before sunrise, if you're in beyond the charts, of course, you guys know how to execute this when we get off. We have the markup. We could also see a pullback of this to the 61.8 level, given that we're slightly breaking past this. So look for the 61.8 as well if she continues to push up. I doubt she will. I doubt she will. I think she's going to give us the drop at 6 o'clock. So drop down to your 1-minute time frame and keep your eye on the convincing candle. Okay. Let's cycle through this real quick. USDJPY still didn't make it to where we need it. EURUSD was consolidating. She's pushing up right now, heading back up to the next zone as predicted. GBPJPY, we're waiting for her as well, almost close to the RSI signal, but not close to the market structure. AUDJPY, we are getting that reaction at the downside, pushing back up, looking for the sell. RSI is close, market structure is not there as yet. GBPUSD pushing closer up to the buy. We have that upward trending movement, so we know that we possibly could be getting a buy signal coming up. So we're definitely waiting on that. AUDUSD is the one that I missed. Well, I didn't miss it, but it was an opportunity to be had on AUDUSD if you could have taken it. All right, so this was probably 1-0 for my students. For those of you who are able to trade AUDUSD, you guys, as you put it in the chat, cleared this trade idea. Wonderful. Kudos to you guys for doing that. The time now is 5:58. I'm set up to go. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, that you all got some good value from this morning's call. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity to share this lovely information with each and every single one of you. It is my plum-pleasing pleasure to do this every single day, 5 a.m. Jamaica time, 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If you're in North America, don't know what it is in Canada. I think it's probably 1 hour behind as well. Right now, it is 5:59 here in Jamaica. We're on the rock here. Beautiful, beautiful island of Jamaica. It is truly paradise. This weekend, I should be on the shores of the beach somewhere. I'm going to be enjoying myself this Easter weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all do the same as well. Looking forward to trading later today with the Empress, otherwise known as Jennifer Maxwell, otherwise known as the Queen of the Charts, on the waltz later today, 11 a.m. Jamaica time, 12 p.m. your time in North America if you're in the States, in the North America area. And ladies and gentlemen, also tonight, we're going to be on Profits After Dark at 8 p.m. None of these sessions will be traded live on YouTube, guys. This is members only. It's very exclusive. So you will not get that, but you will definitely, of course, get me on a Wednesday for profits before sunrise. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having the reaction right now on EURJPY, but I gotta go. You guys know what to do on the 58-second, 3 minutes on the clock. You guys can feel free to take that on the 1-minute time frame. All right. I gotta go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't wanna, but I gotta. All right. May the divine forces in me greet the divine forces in you. May you all manifest each and every heart's desire. Ashe family, one love. Have an amazing rest of your day. This is your boy, Mark with a C. I'm out, guys. Peace. Have an amazing rest of your day. You are all welcome, my students. You are welcome. I see you guys. I see you guys. Love you all. Love you all to the max. The call is packed this morning. Appreciate you guys for coming up. You guys are so disciplined, waking up so early every morning. I love y'all. It's amazing, guys. Amazing. Love y'all to the max. All right. And for those of you who have one-on-ones with me today, looking forward to seeing you guys on as well. Much love to you. And until I see you again, I'm out, guys. This is Mark with a C. Hope you enjoyed the session, YouTube. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And share this video with others who may have some challenges in the market, or if they just need some help. If they just need some help getting started, if you are stuck, if you feel like you've reached a what you call, that apex and you're stuck, you're in that lull, just go ahead and reach out. Drop earn in the comment below, and I'll be glad to reach out. Or reach out to me as well. You can get me on WhatsApp. You will have the link below. You can feel free to contact me, or you can browse my academy on